Hi. When I was 13, I went to Radley College. It's near Abingdon in Oxfordshire. Okay, you can Google it. Okay, Radley College is a public school. It's a really posh public school. Yeah, and costs loads of money. Anyway, I just turned 13 and my mum took me there. And it was, I don't know, maybe just after lunch, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And we went to see the housemaster, and we went into this big room, and there were maybe another 10 or 12 boys with their parents there. And the housemaster, Dick Ushwood, had like a little drinks party to relax the parents. Anyway, he then sent the parents off, and he sent us boys to put our trunks. You had everything. You brought everything in a big trunk. Yeah, maybe a metre long by 60 by 30, maybe 40. A big thing. Yeah, and yeah, then we all had to take our stuff out of our trunks. The school stuff had to go in a big room downstairs where there were about 10 or 12 desks, which was called social hall. And then our stuff had to go up, our clothes had to go upstairs. Let me talk about social hall a second. Social hall was like a small room for young boys. Okay, so this word social, I was in H social, and H social was a big building for about 120 boys, something like that. I think maybe my numbers are wrong, but something like that. And the small ones went into social hall, and as you got older you got to share a small room, a study room, with 3 or 4 other boys, and then 2, and then finally you got your own. Okay, but that was only for study. That was downstairs. Anyway, I took my clothes and the rest of my stuff upstairs into what was my cubicle. Okay, upstairs was this huge room, maybe, I don't know, 30 meters by 6 by 8. And there was this huge line of wooden cubicles. Okay, they were about 2 meters tall, and they had these wooden sliding doors, and there was a line down to the left and a line down to the right, and it just went the whole way down. And ours, the new boys, the Stigs, were right at the end. Yeah, okay, and so we were putting our stuff in our rooms, and then a big boy turns up and he says, "I'm the head of house." Okay, he's the head boy of the house. Okay, so notice the school consists of 8 different houses: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H social. Yeah, and each one of these is more or less the same as I'm describing. Okay. Anyway, this big boy comes down the corridor to us, and he says, I'm the head of house," and he gives us all a piece of rather mouldy chocolate. And then he says, "Yeah, if you need anything, come and ask me." Lying shitbag. Anyway, we put our stuff away, and then we've got to go to have supper or dinner. Yeah. And that's between 6 and 6:40. Yeah, and everybody in the school goes to, or used to go to, the canteen. Yeah, there was a small door and entrance, and there was normally a long queue, and you took a tray and they doled out for disgusting looking stodge. I know the things that went in looked really good, but the food that they served was pretty shitty. Anyway, you got your food on your tray, and you came out into the dining hall, and the dining hall was this like enormous hall, um, really, really long. Maybe 1,000 people could get in there, and maybe 500 people could eat at any one time. And there were long, long, long tables and benches either side. Yeah, and then normally at supper there was bread and sliced bread available as well, and then there was tea and sugar. Yeah, and then you chose a place. You could sit anywhere, and you came in and you ate, and then you left. Okay, but it looked like one of these huge Saxon halls. Yeah, okay, it was immense. There was a dais, a platform at the top where the masters ate. I have a feeling they got better food than we did. I know it. Anyway, after that, yeah, this is still my first day at school. Or first day at public school, anyway. After that, 7 o'clock, yeah, it's time for church. Okay? Radley College has its own chapel, yeah, which seats the whole school, yeah? Okay? And at 7 o'clock from Monday to Friday, everybody has to go to school. Has to go to church, yeah? It normally lasted about 20 minutes, something like that, yeah? And then afterwards, because it was the first day of school, we were free, yeah, to be in the house or around school, okay, until 9 o'clock, which was our bedtime. Normally at 7:30 you went and you started your homework from 7:30 to 9, and then bedtime, depending on your age. I can't remember my bedtime, the first one, but it was probably 9:30, something like that, 9 o'clock, around there. Okay, and yeah, then I remember going back to my cubicle upstairs and going to sleep. What a place. I think it was a bit like a 4.5-year prison sentence in an open prison. That's how I view it anyway. Well, if you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye.